Hey guys, it's Bree and welcome to my channel, Just Breezy. If you're new here, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Just be sure you hit that bell for notifications because I don't want you to miss out. We upload weekly content to share resources, help spread awareness, and tell some of life's stories because like we say, life isn't always just breezy, but together it can be a little easier. So guys, as I have said in my previous video, March is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, and this is me doing my part to start conversations and hopefully change perspectives towards different topics that involve people with differing abilities. It's the idea that someone with a developmental disability, or perhaps 6 or 7 of them, might move into a home on your block, on your street, in your neighborhood. We've all seen them. We've seen the houses that a family moves out of and all of a sudden there are 6 or 7 people that move in after there's been some renovations made, and perhaps little poles come up in front of the windows and now there are vans and there are more cars because there are staff. And the truth is that the people who live in those homes were once children with a developmental disability, and their parents had dreams and hopes for them. I'm sure one of those is that they would grow up and have a home to live in, and that they would be welcomed in their community, and that they would have some independence away from their family and their parents and be on their own. Well, here's one parent's perspective of what a residential home brought to her son.
I'm the parent of a 27-year-old son with autism who's been living in a group home in Suffolk County for the past 3.5 years. It is so important that communities welcome group homes into their neighborhood and be supportive of the residents who live in there. The goals for him are really the same as they are for other children, and the same goals that most parents have for all of their children. And that is to build a life in the community, independent of their parents providing the support and the structure.
Now, isn't that what we all want for our children? We want them to have happiness. We want them to have independence. But guys, the fact is, oftentimes when people move on the block in one of these homes, they are met with animosity. They are met with fear. They are met with this unwelcome tone from the neighbors. I ask that you don't pass judgment. I ask that you understand that people are people, and they need a place to live and call home, to feel welcomed and have a community. And if you see these homes pop up and one happens to be on your block, I want you to just open your mind to the fact that these could be the best neighbors you've ever had. And if they're not, because I do understand that things happen with neighbors, whether they have a developmental disability or not, have a conversation. Have your questions answered. There's nothing wrong with knocking on a door and saying, welcome, I'd like to know a little bit more about you guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Guys, as always, thank you so much for your support. I hope that this continues a conversation with people. I hope that this opens your mind and changes your perception on people moving on your block that have developmental disabilities. And I would love it if you would share, like, and comment and do all that social media stuff for this video so other people can watch it as well. Guys, we will chat again soon, and again, thank you for your support.